It is a Saturday and we are getting closer and closer to Instacart Diamond status, but we're still not sure, are we going to make it? Things like inconsistent order statuses and customer feedback are getting in the way of us feeling 100% confident. We are getting a lot better at shopping and we want to start sharing some great shopping tips with you, but the overall takeaway is that you should not try to get to Instacart Diamond status in 30 days. It's very stressful. It doesn't pay well enough to do for 30 days in a row. And the stress is, honestly not worth it. Having said that, we're getting closer and closer every single day, and it looks more likely than not that we're going to achieve 200 orders in 30 days and become an Instacart Diamond shopper. Thanks for tagging along with us. Let's get shopping. Good morning, friends. It is Saturday the 14th. We have 58 orders to go. It's 10:30. I should have left much earlier today, but I was tired. I have not had a single order ping yet for the day. Remember, we have to get 6 per day, and we definitely have to keep on track. If I get 6 per day, I will literally become Diamond before Christmas Eve, and I do intend to shop a little bit on Christmas Eve to see what that's like. Hopefully as a Diamond shopper, I think it would be a bop, but we don't know. Yeah, I've got a much more positive attitude than yesterday. I was going around all day stressing about reviews, and I'm deciding not to do that. Focused a little bit on some of my other content creation last night and this morning. Uploaded my day 3 video, and I'm ready to roll. So that would be my advice today, is like, sometimes you need to step away, take a few deep breaths, and get back at it. And that is what we're doing today. At this point, 58 orders to go, halfway through the month of December. There's leeway here to make this happen. So, but we need orders to do it. So let's have a really productive Saturday. Okay, still no pings. It's 10:40. I got one shop that was $25 for 44 items. Heavy pay, apartment, and I just didn't, it was a lot of water, and I can't do that right now. I got some issues doing that right now. So that's all I'm gonna say. So that was a big no for me. I probably could have taken it, but I don't know. These heavy pay ones, when you see it's like 8 things of water, and it's like, first, if I was 25 and could lug up 8 things of water up on apartment steps, sure. But I just can't. I'm sorry. I just can't do that right now. Anyways, no pings yet. I'm going to stick around this area while I was here. I got a quick order from Uber Eats. So it was $9 for 2 miles to go to Uber Eats. Instead of sitting in an empty parking lot, that's going to keep me close enough to the store that if I do get a ping from Instacart, I'll easily be able to get back there and not impact my shopping time at all. So I'm going to do the Uber Eats and wait for another Instacart. All right, so the first order I accepted is for Michael's. It is a 24 item, but it's like 12 items, 24 units. And this is where TikTok and Instacart have a dude problem, because I think like there's a myth about, well, maybe myth, I don't know. There's a, how do I say? People think that guys can't shop for things on Instacart. So, this poor person who got my order was probably like, oh God, a guy has my Instacart order. I would like to think that person doesn't think that, but let's find out. The shop took 42 minutes, so say what you will about guys shopping at Michael's, but it is what it is, so. I might have to go turn off my car right now. I'll be right back. Okay, that shop took way too long, and the customer added a bunch of things, but I feel like we had a good connection, and it's a bunch of little items for a birthday party, so I feel good that I got to contribute to somebody having a really good birthday party.
Continue on Westlake Mead Boulevard for 1.5 miles.
So, while I was in the checkout line, there was somebody in the middle of the checkout line, and I was like, oh, excuse me, can I please get past? And she lost it. She freaked out on me. She's like, sir, get away from me. And I'm like, what the heck? And she was just making a scene, and I was like, okay, in situations like this, you have to choose to de-escalate. Number one, because I'm active on the clock for Instacart. And, it's the brand and it's not my brand. So I have to remember, okay, I cannot get into some kind of problem with a person, because then that could be Instacart's problem. And then I am not big enough to defend myself. And Instacart's certainly going to pick, no matter what, they're going to say deactivated, no matter what, because it's easier for them to just choose the path of we're getting rid of this driver. So I just shut my mouth and I'm like, I'm sorry, ma'am. I hope you have a really good day. And she continued to cause a scene. But, you know, like I had a very good conversation with the store employees. I represented myself very well, and I represented Instacart's brand very well. And that's not my duty or my job. I'm an independent contractor. But at the end of the day, like, people remember how you make them feel. And, you know, I hear you have one person who's maybe a little bit, you know, has some type of issue. That's all I can say. And you have another person who chose to de-escalate. Retail workers appreciate people who choose to de-escalate and humanize and connect with them instead of expecting them to do everything and solve every problem. So I really appreciate the staff at Michael's today. They did such a good job of helping me. And at the end of the day, I probably wasted my time in terms of the total time on the shop, but somebody's going to get to have a better birthday party. And I got to connect with that Michael's, and I got to challenge myself to that location. And yeah, I'll take that as a win. All right, so I'm trying horizon lock on the GoPro to make the footage more, I guess, palatable, because, you know, depending on how I put the GoPro on, it like tilts it to the side. So let me know in the comments if the footage is better, how you feel about the point of view shopping. It's such a nice day today. Like, the weather is so nice. Okay, so I'm trying to stay away from orders with produce because produce is one of the most, produce is one of the most common areas where people do not like what you selected. And we're so close to Diamond that I'm trying to be strategic about it. And I'm trying to avoid, you know, getting a negative review for something outside of my control, like a preference on vegetable, you know, did I get the right avocado, that kind of thing. This shop it's big, but it's very simple, so I'm very stoked about that. We're looking for, like I told you, everything's going great for this shop. 5, okay, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna be very careful because yesterday we caused a soda incident at the Albertsons. Okay, this is such a good example of being careful. So there are frozen blueberries right there, but the customer wanted wild blueberries, and the package is literally the same package. So boom, that's it. The only thing now I'm like, is this gonna be like a second floor situation with all this water? Good Lord, I hope not. Okay, I'm not sure if I already started telling you this, but anyways, I got like a 6-item order. It's picking...
GPS signal lost.
Cool. Picking 6 items, heading like 4 miles for $12. It's a very good offer. The vibe check is strong today. I'm feeling better today. I hope you're feeling better today. I did make a mistake on my last order. I rang up 2 bags of those blueberries that I was blabbing about. And, hopefully the customer gets a refund. The support said they got a refund. Now I gotta find some Vaseline. Come on, where you at? Anyways, the vibes are strong today. We're gonna keep up the good vibes. Why can't I find it? This shouldn't be that hard. We grabbed a quick 9 shop at Albertsons. I think it's around $11, something like that. I'll post the total. Very straightforward. Took 12 minutes to shop. Very easy. So while we're on our way to this order, I actually saw in the news several days in a row that DoorDash is announcing that it is stepping up driver IDs, so face recognition, that sort of thing. I have not seen that happen. That is not happening with DoorDash. I think that they're probably pushing out some code to randomly check, you know, a few people every now and then so that they can say, oh, we're checking IDs. Because let me tell you, Las Vegas could not run DoorDash if it weren't for these rented, stolen, shared accounts. There would be no DoorDash in Las Vegas. Wow, that person just ran a red light. that person just ran a red light. That's so dangerous. Oh my God. That's why people get in accidents. Wow. Okay. Anyways, that's a very good reason why stolen accounts are a bad thing. So let's say you're driving along, you're just going to work, or you're doing gig work, whatever, and someone is doing DoorDash and they are in a hurry because DoorDash does not give you enough time to do deliveries right now, and bam, you get rear-ended by someone who is, using a rented account. It's not really them, the car's not insured, and you have no recourse. DoorDash isn't going to help you. Your insurance isn't going to help you. You might have a UI policy and an uninsured motorist policy, but like you could be financially ruined by something like that. And just like what just happened, very expensive car, guy's impatient. We waited like an extra 1 minute. This guy storms through a red light with oncoming traffic. Dude. Anyways, the other problem about DoorDash sort of running the business, they cannot run their business this way without these rented and stolen accounts because no one would take the orders. And drivers would make a lot more money because people would have to pay more, or DoorDash would have to pay more to get the orders done. So their business model is not conducive to operating this way. And I think it's kind of a big scam that they would make that. They're under a lot of pressure because a lot of this stuff is happening more frequently, but that doesn't mean it's going to change. All right, it's been a little bit slow this afternoon. I did do a couple Uber Eats and DoorDash orders. Now I got a bigger order from Smith's. I should have checked closer because it's actually Smith's and
We are audio
Smart
and video
Final.
recording this ride for your safety.
So all right, I decided I'm gonna do this shop. We'll see how it goes. Goal is 29 minutes. If this goes the way I want it to. Okay. If this goes the way I want it to, I can be done earlier tonight. This will give me my 6 deliveries for the day. All right, on to Smart and Final. If I'm honest with you, I'm not in my favorite part of town. And it's getting dark. All right, yellow onion. No, these look that. That's a nice guy. No. TikTok video that's blowing up right now. So that's distracting me. Okay, this isn't bad, and the customer is responding to my swaps, so it could be a lot worse. And honestly, this store is laid out not too bad at all. It took me less time to shop at Smart and Final than it took me to shop at Smith's. I might actually come here more, and there's also not as many people here, so it's not like crazy and chaotic. Let's pay and get out of here and get going. Okay, we've got on dash cam mode now, so you can see how crazy the traffic in downtown Summerlin is right now. It's packed. It's not even worth driving around. Okay, I just had to pull over because this offer popped on my screen and I had to read it. It is heavy pay, 1 shop and deliver, 76 items, 111 units, 111 units, $10.56. Oh my God, I accidentally accepted the offer while I was looking at it on the screen. I accidentally clicked the accept button. And of course the app was like, yeah, take it. Oh my God, this is an easy cancel. Bye. All right, after I canceled the insane order, I got a $15 order from Walgreens. I love Walgreens orders. They're always small and they always, not always, but they generally pay well. We're grabbing just 3 items and we're headed 5 miles and it's $15, so I will take that any day. Okay, that is another wrap on the day. I now have 51 orders to go to get to Diamond status in just over half a month. Granted, I'm taking some time off for Christmas regardless, that's just going to happen. But I actually believe that we should be able to knock this out next week. It is still Sunday. It would be nice if we could have it ready to go by Christmas Eve. So today, Saturdays have been the best days. Today,
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
Today was a decent day. Every order we had was over $10. So we did a total of 6 batches, 7 orders. Our total was 101.76. So pretty good. 5 hours, 42 minutes of active time, which is over 20, well, not quite, almost $20 an hour. And we're getting closer to find out if Diamond was worth it. I'm posting a video about ratings and Instacart later, so please check out that video because the biggest impediment to my success so far has been the weird rating system. That has been really unfortunate. I have 44 5-star reviews, 3 4-star reviews, and 1 3-star review. That gives me a rating of 4.90. Bummer. Anyways, overall, aside from Instacart, today was a beautiful day. It was very windy towards the end of the day, but most of the day the weather was just perfect. It was perfect weather, so I really enjoyed being outside. I hope you had fun watching today. Definitely going to get some other videos cranked out tonight, and then get back up and at it tomorrow. Whew, it'd be nice to get 10 out tomorrow, because then I would be close to 40, and then it's just really going to feel like any minute now, and maybe I could get this done by next Friday. That'd be awesome. Tune in to find out. Bye.